What's happening, guys? Today was my upper body day. My past video was my lower body day. So the way I like to do it is I do an upper day and a lower day, day off, an upper push and an upper pull, and then weekend off. I don't do 2 leg days, and that's because I have an extremely strenuous job. If I was sore, like if my legs were sore on a day that I had to work, I would probably be useless. It's like a 16-hour day, very strenuous. So there's 2 different kinds of days that I do. One week I do one weight of lifts for 4 sets. So I'll go 4 sets of 65 for 8, where the first set I could have probably done 12, but I don't, and then the last set I do 65. I do 8. Or I do these days, which I kind of call like my ego lift days, and I start at 45, go to 60, go to 75, and then do 1 set to failure at 80. I really like doing this. It's fun, it's fun to lift heavy, and in the off season you probably built your muscle lifting heavy weights. So why, now that you're cutting, why would you change that? Even in JDM Fitness's video, Lane Norton said something about doing this. So if Lane Norton does it, I'm going to do it. Pretty much the way I choose my exercises is just exercises that work the entire muscle group. Last exercise I just did was, like an overhead shoulder press. So for this, I wanted to do an overhead back, just because that's what feels good for me. This, I know it looks like I'm using a little bit of back, and I probably am, like lower back, but I like doing this because you use a lot less hamstrings and a lot less lower back to cheat on the movement. And I like doing reverse grip. And then besides that, I like to do floor press, but A, those can get really heavy, and B, I work out alone, so I don't have someone to put the second dumbbell on my thigh, and sometimes I feel like a jerk if I have to ask someone to do it 4 times. So if you see him kind of stopping, like where a floor press would go, kind of keeping it in the green zone, as the personal training seminars would say, like not going into the red zone, just because I'm not doing any powerlifting competitions anytime soon. So, and then since I did 2 push movements, really hit the triceps good twice, I figured do 1 other pulling movement, and this is really only for biceps, but this whole routine has worked for me when I bulked, and now it's working for me while I cut. I think I maintained all of my strength, even 3 weeks into my cut, benched out max, so this is what I'm going to keep doing for probably about 10 more weeks on my cut, and you guys